One of the places to visit on Wigtown Bay is the Martyrs Stake. It's an area that used to be Wigtown Harbour, and they moved the river, so it's no longer there. But 2 women drowned there, so it's got real historical background to it, as well as being a beautiful view over the bay. So we come down to the Martyrs Stake now, and if you can imagine, it would have looked quite different when the martyrs were being drowned here. It would have been a large river, big harbour here. We're at the area, the Bladnoch would have been coming in from somewhere over here. So it would have looked quite different. None of the Saltmarsh would have been here. So they wanted to create kind of grazing land here. And so they had an Act of Parliament basically to create all of this, making largest local nature reserve in Britain. This is to commemorate the martyrs, and they were Covenanters, which meant that they were asked to sign a pledge basically that said that the king was the head of the church, and they didn't believe that God was the head of the church. So there were 2 Margarets, one of whom was a lot older than the others. The youngest one was 18 and the older one was 63. And they were tied to 2 stakes. The tide came in. Why they're really commemorated and really in kind of local history is because the older Margaret was further out and she drowned first, and they thought that the younger Margaret would recant and say, yeah, fight, whatever, but she didn't. She stuck to her guns, and so she did actually drown here. So they used to call it the killing times. Not a particularly nice name for it, but...
No, but then it's not a particularly nice story, it's harrowing.
No, exactly. And there are other kind of legends that go with it about there being a pardon that just missed timed, and yeah, all kinds of other bits and pieces. Yeah, it's something that we get a lot of visitors coming, and quite often from kind of German visitors or Danish visitors, because they have a lot of Covenanter history in their lives as well. And I have heard people like singing hymns out here, which is really evocative. It's really amazing. But again, the geese absolutely love these areas, and when I was getting ring records, this would be one of the places I would come to. And that's why we've got a little artwork up in the area up here, which is commemorating the geese and is all about the geese. It's something that we go and see. It looks like someone might actually be investigating it at the moment too.